Assalamu alaikum friends, this is Dr. Nasir Iqbal from DNA, and today our topic of discussion is syncope or loss of consciousness. So what is the definition of syncope? It is the reversible loss of consciousness due to inadequate blood supply to the brain. So before we discuss the what is syncope, we should know how to differentiate it from the false syncope. So what are the characteristics? For example, just fall on the floor or less responsive, it doesn't mean that the patient has LOC or syncope. And also, according to the new guidelines, if the patient had LOC and if he or she had passed urine or fecal matter or stool, then it also doesn't mean that the patient had true loss of consciousness or syncope. Now moving on, if a attendant of the patient comes to you and they ask the doctors up, come quickly and assess our patient, he had a loss of consciousness. So the next question what you will be asking, that either the loss of consciousness is gradual or sudden. So if the attendant say that the patient was fine, he was sitting, then he felt some vertigo, and after that he became unconscious, then it means that the patient had any metabolic cause underlying, which is the cause of loss of LOC or loss of consciousness. So what could be the reason? It could be number one, the hypoglycemia, for example any toxicity or hypoxemia, or any drug interaction or intoxication. So what is the next step? If the patient had a gradual loss of consciousness, then you would go for CBC, urine drug screen, and glucose levels, and also don't forget to check the oximetry. Now contrary to this, if the attendance of patient tells you that the patient had loss of consciousness which was sudden, then it could be due to of two reasons: cardiac or neurologic cause. Now the next question which you will ask from the attendant, that how did the patient regain consciousness, and if they told you that the patient regained consciousness suddenly, then it could be a cardiac cause. And friends, remember that the cardiac cause of syncope leads to 90% of the mortality, so it is very dangerous. And the next step is you should start doing cardiac exam. You should start auscultation of the patient, and you hear if any kind of murmur, then it could be, and it means that it is abnormal exam, and the patient is having any structural cardiac abnormalities. It could be any aortic stenosis, mitral stenosis, or hypertrophic obstructive cardiac myopathy. So what is the next step? You should go for echo immediately. And in other case, if you do the auscultation of the patient and it is normal cardiac exam, then there are the two reasons for the number one is ischemia and the other one is arrhythmia. Arrhythmia means the patient might have any atrial fibrillation or ventricular fibrillation or any sort of dysrhythmia. So what's the next step? Do is ECG, send cardiac enzyme like CKMB, TROP-T, admit patient for Holter monitor, or do cardiac monitoring for 24 hours. This is necessary. So in other case, if the attendants tell you that the patient had sudden loss of consciousness but he regained consciousness gradually, then it is of neurological cause, and it might be any tonic-clonic seizure. And the important point to remember is, if a patient had any kind of epileptic episode or tonic-clonic seizure, the patient is not going to wake up right away, and they also had post-ictal state for 24 hours. And what is the next step? You should go for the CT head or EEG electroencephalogram for the patient. So what is the management of the syncope? The management of the syncope is entirely based on the history and physical examination. The first one is to go for CT head, do ECG, echo, and the other step is send cardiac enzymes, do cardiac telemetry if the patient is admitted, or if the patient is discharged, then go for Holter monitor for 24-hour cardiac monitoring. And after 24 hours, you will be able to see that how was the rhythm of the patient. Now in this table, summarizing all that we have discussed, if the patient had LOC or loss of consciousness, then you will ask for if the LOC is sudden or gradual. If it is gradual, then it is any toxic or metabolic cause, and you will go for these investigations like glucose level, oximetry, urine drug screen, or CBC. And if the LOC is sudden, then it is of any cardiac or neurological origin, then you will ask for the regaining of the consciousness. If the regaining of consciousness is gradual, then it is of any neurological cause like seizure or epileptic episode, and you would go for head CT or EEG. And on the other hand, if the regaining of consciousness is sudden and loss of consciousness is also sudden, then you would go for cardiac exam, do auscultation and heard for any murmurs. If you hear any murmur, then it is then the cardiac exam is abnormal and it is of any structural abnormality of the heart, and you would go for echo. And if the auscultation or cardiac exam is normal, then it is of ischemic origin or any arrhythmic origin, and you would go for EKG, cardiac exam or Holter monitor or telemetry. Hope you like the video. Till next video, Allah Hafiz and stay healthy.